Good morning. My name is Sean Paul. I'll be your play-by-play announcer for today's game number 2 at the UMH-68 Invitational Tournament. We've got Team Black versus Team Blue. They are currently warming up, so we'll start with listing the names of Team Black by jersey number. Team Black's number 4 is Dean Jones from Cloverdale, BC. Number 7, Evan Bragg, Prince George, BC. Wearing jersey number 9, Logan Murray from Campbell River, BC. Number 10, Lucas Novak from Cloverdale, BC. Jersey 11 is Austin Joyce from Victoria, BC. Number 12, Kingston Pernozlo from Vernon, BC. 13 is Mason Hostin from Cloverdale, BC. 23, Tyler Westman from Kelowna, BC. Jersey 27, Jack Walker from Squamish, Washington. Number 28 is Parker Keith from Penticton, BC. Number 29, Ray Barron, South Surrey, BC. 31, Simon Misson from Penticton, BC. 33 is Jackson Duick from Maple Ridge, BC. 77, Weston Hasselbeck from Medicine Hat, Alberta. 86 is Liam McNaughton from Courtenay, BC. Jersey 88, Aiden Bankars from Panoka, Alberta. And number 90, Brody Finley from Deer Park, Washington. Head coach for Team Black, Tyson Azevedo, and the team ambassador, Nixon Wielden from Rink U17 Prep. Team Blue, by jersey number, 1 is David Eaton from White Rock, BC. 4 is Corbin White Salmon Arm, BC. Jersey 6 is Sebastian Byram from Victoria, BC. Number 7 is Dane Player from Langley, BC. Jersey number 8 is Max Pellegrino from Prince George, BC. 12 is Braden Baines from Surrey, BC. Wearing number 15 is Max Holland from Edmonton, Alberta. 16 is Will Jones from Kelowna, BC. 18 is Everett Morrison from Cranbrook, BC. Jersey 19 is Jackson Marchesechuck from Nakusp, BC. 21, Beckham Sprunger from Medicine Hat, Alberta. 23, Thomas Goodsell from Kamloops, BC. Jersey 29, Tate Davis from Victoria, BC. Number 35, Lucas Goslin from Armstrong, BC. 44, Ben DeLedge from Prince George, BC. 88 is Remy Templeton from Kamloops, BC. And rounding it out at number 95, Xander McQueen from Cloverdale, BC. Head coach is Colton Sparrow, and the team ambassador for Team Blue is Kessler Hamilton from Coeur d'Alene U18 Prep. This is game number 2 of the UMH-68 tournament, the first time that these two teams will be facing each other. UMH-68, an amazing top-tier tournament. These kids are treated like royalty. And what's especially amazing to me too is we've got kids from BC, Alberta, Washington State. They may have had one practice together, and here they are playing together as a team. This will determine how well they gel. That is the key. One of the parents I was talking to earlier today was saying, you know, really, they all have skill. They all have capabilities. What's really going to determine who wins and who loses is how well they can gel quickly. Teams getting organized. gathering up the pucks I see down at the blue goal. I do want to give a special shout out to our main sponsor, BioSteel. BioSteel, stay hydrated and stay connected with the BioSteel Teams app. And here we go, Team Black versus Team Blue, face off at center. Black will win that, they shovel it ahead, but Blue turns it right around and sends it down low in Black territory. And a shot right off the bat, another whack at it, loose puck, covered up by the goaltender for Team Black. Simon Misson, the goaltender for Team Black, gets a shot 14 seconds into this game. And another shot coming, that went wide of the net, however. Blue kept it in, they'll send it to the far side. That's number 19 for Blue, Jackson Marchesechuk. Black will get it, that's intercepted, however, by number 21, Sprunger. And held in, that was sent toward the net just wide by Blue. Blue has it, and they'll center that, however, oh, Black taken out, that's a hard hit, open ice. Marchesechuk with it now, a shot, blocker side. Black hemmed in their zone right now. Blue keeping it in, they get another chance here. A shot right on. Couple good saves by Misson for from Penticton for Team Black, goaltender. 57 seconds into this first period, Blue with the majority of the opportunities so far. Black with it in their own zone. That's number 77. He'll send it up, and Blue got a stick on that. Now that puck does make its way down into Blue territory. 44 for Blue. Button hooks and gets it up the right wing side, and that's going to be dumped in from center. Chasing after that is Blue. That's going to be steered by the goaltender now, and the puck does make its way out to neutral territory and down into the Blue zone. Number 7 for Team Blue is Player. Gets it to his teammate. That's a lead pass up the middle. Number 8 for Blue. It's Pellegrino. Has that taken by Black. Black in their own zone. That's a stick by Pellegrino again for Blue. 18 tries to chop it ahead. Now Black will send it into the Blue zone from center. They make a line change. Black at their own blue line. They go D to D and up the boards. Not far, however, as Blue turns it around at the blue line. Black muscles his way forward. That was 88 for Team Black. Van Cars. Bit of a pile up at the Blue bench. White for Blue. Passes it far side, taken away by Black. Both teams feeling each other out here. Black tosses it high deep into Blue territory. Blue, however, takes it, sends it far side, off the boards and down the ice. This is icing against Blue. 17-13 remaining in the first. Black will get an offensive zone faceoff. Blue with some early looks. Black's netminder making some good saves. Black now getting an offensive zone faceoff. Blue takes it up the boards, tips it out. Black turns it around, sends it back into Blue territory. Up the half boards and into the Black zone. That's 88 for Blue. Chasing after that, that's Templeton. Black backhands it to a teammate and then feeds the player at center ice. Alley-oop down into the Blue zone. That was 86 for Black. McNaughton. 16 for Blue chasing after that. That's Jones. Jones takes it. Black, however, steps up into that, sends it back down low below the goal line. 27 for Black has that on his stick. Walker. Blue, however, takes it. That's a cross-ice pass, misses its mark. This might work out, however, for them as number 19 got there. That was Marchizchuk chasing after that. He's got speed. However, Black now picks it up. Westman loses it momentarily. Blue got a stick on it. Again, that's Marchizchuk doing some good work. Blue has that momentarily interrupted, but they get it right back. Here's an opportunity. Backhand shot wide over the net as well. Blue does keep it in. Pile up in the corner. Who's coming away with it? That's Black now with it on their stick. They'll send it out of their zone to center, where player from Blue will take it, muscles his way across the red or the blue line along the right wing, and that's called offside. 15:32 remaining in the first. Blue with the majority of the opportunities thus far. Face off just outside the Black blue line. They will take it and send it down onto the paddle of the goaltender. Leaves it for number 44 for Blue. That is Deledge. A shot coming through traffic, tipped and gloved down by Blue's netminder. Goslin. Luke Goslin from Armstrong, BC, just down the road from Vernon. We are at Cal Tire Place North in beautiful Vernon, BC, the Okanagan Valley of British Columbia. Pile up in the far corner. Black coming away with it from behind the net. Back to the right face-off circle. Bragg with it now, sends it cross ice. A shot coming through traffic. Nope, that hits 85's stick, so that's good work by Blue. It can't clear it though. Black holds it in at the blue line. Shot from a distance, tipped wide of the net. Black applying some pressure now. Blue can't sweep it aside. Now they do. This player will skate it out of his zone. Gets to center, dumps it in, chases after that. That's 88 for Blue. Templeton. Black has it on their stick. Passing it out of their zone, crossing center, a little dish out to the player cutting up the middle, number 12, Pernozlo, a shot, 5-hole, scores! That was Kingston Pernozlo, number 12 for Black, with a great goal. Nice feed, gets in tight, goes 5-hole, gets his team on the board first. That came with 14:26 remaining in the first period. Black getting on the board first. I have a feeling Blue's gonna come back with a vengeance, however. They have possession of the puck in their zone, however, turn it over to Black. Black tries to send it up. Now, and feed up the middle, but that's intercepted by Blue. Now they come back the other way. Black tries to get through some traffic. Oh, a big open ice hit. Both players falling down. That's offside at the Black blue line. Number 12 for Blue, Baines. Was carrying that puck. He's got speed. However, just offside. That face off in the neutral zone. That's picked up by Black, taken back though by Davis for Blue. Davis feeds Baines. Baines sends it to the right side. Black got a stick on it, sends it back to the neutral zone where Blue has to regroup. Players need to get onside. Linesman's yelling off, so they check back on. Now Black with an opportunity. They cross their own blue line and get to center. That player pushes the opposing player off the puck. Now Blue with it, far side. They skated out of their zone. Knocked off by Black. Black, little chip and chase, pass to himself, gets to the right face, left face-off circle. And a shot right on, a nice glove save by Goslin. the leather. That was a good move by Black. There was a turnover in blue territory. Black capitalizing, or getting a good look at it anyway. And Goslin bailing out his team, making a good glove save. Now blue with it behind their own goal line. They'll send it up the boards. Look at one-touch pass, that looks good. 88 lunging forward, bouncing puck at the blue line, staying on side. Blue making some good moves, feeds it in front, taken away by Black. Black makes a move at his own blue line. That's going to be sticked momentarily aside by blue. Now Black with it again. This player making some moves. 23 for Black. Tyler Westman, big 6'2", 175 pounder. Big boy out there. He feeds it across ice. That is intercepted by Sprunger, allowing his teammate to get back and get it. That's player for blue, number 7, feeds it up. A little one-touch pass. Now here's an opportunity. Picked up by player. Player feeds it in front. That goes through the lower slot to the near side. That's going to be taken back by blue now as they cross center, gaining the zone along the right wing. Hesselbeck feeds it. Slot. Shot. Oh! Off the end board. Black is there to pick it up. 77. Rushing toward the net. That's Hasselbeck. Getting Black's second goal. .52 remaining in the first period. It's 2-0 for Black. Black with it in their own zone. They go D to D and up the ice. Chipped ahead, picked up by blue. Bankars with it, has it knocked off his stick. However, he sticks with it and still has it. Feeds it back to the blue line, held in by Bragg. Bragg sends it in down low. Jones far side, gets it back to the left point. Black handling the puck really well in blue territory. Blue just muscling their way through. Picked back up by number 12 for Black. Number 12 for Black is Pernozlo. A shot hits a stick. Enters the stratosphere. We'll take a face off in blue territory. 11-11. Remaining in the first period. I think that's good luck. So go out there and buy a lotto ticket, everyone. 11-11 remaining in the first. It's 2-0 for Black. Blue had some good looks to start this game. Well, there's another great look by Black. A shot right off the face-off, and Goslin making a good cradle save as he was square to the puck. I would say Black has found a bit of a rhythm here right now. They win that face-off again. Another shot through traffic, hits a body, doesn't make its way through. 16 for blue. Got a stick on that, but Black turns it right back around. That puck now near side. Blues number 6 gets there. That's Byram. Held in, though, at the blue line by Black. Still again. That's good work at the blue line by Black. Blue get it on their stick. That's Davis as he gains his own. Gets to the right face-off circle. Sends it back to the blue line. Shot coming high off the glass and behind the net. Blue still pressing forward. Battle ensues along the boards. That's going to be picked off by blue. This player, 88, is Bankars. He tries to get past his player, can't. Blue intercepts that though and keeps it in momentarily. Black kept it. That's a high hit, and a penalty is forthcoming against blue. Black with the extra attacker, tipped wide. Black still pressing forward. Delayed penalty, and as soon as blue touches it, whistle sounds. That's an interference call against blue. That comes at the halfway mark of the first period. Blue takes a penalty. Black, with the power play, an opportunity to widen the gap, increase their lead. 86 for black is McNaughton. Blue will pick up that puck, however. That's player for blue. Can't clear the zone. Black keeps it in. McNaughton now with it at the right faceoff circle. Centering pass tipped just wide by Duick. Black still pressing forward, now in behind. Back to the blue line, back to the left faceoff circle. Shot coming, tipped just wide. Black still with it. Duick now at the right faceoff circle, feeds the blue line, walking in. Murray sends it to the left side. Blue, that's good work by Blues number 12. That's Baines on the PK. Black with it now, they'll gain center, carry it in along the left side. Bain sends it down the ice. 9:03 remaining in the first, 1:04 remaining in that penalty to Blue. Blue doing good work on the PK right now, turning the black team back around in their own zone. They'll send it, that's a long lead pass. Off the boards on the other side, that's going to be sent to the left face-off circle, picked up by Blue. Blue carries it, that's 44 for Blue. The ledge. And number 21 with an opportunity, Sprunger. So good work on a shorthanded opportunity for Blue. However, Black now coming back the other way. This player with speed. Austin feeds 77 for Black. That's Hasselbeck. Doing some good work, pretty move there at the left face-off circle. Sticking with it. Shot toward the net, backdoor. Opportunity there. Goslin got a stick on that. Rink-wide pass. Black maintains possession in the blue zone. They'll send it down low. Penalty now over. Team's full strength. Good PK by Blue there. And now they have an opportunity. Black got a stick on that, however. They'll send that puck in their own zone. 28 for Black will be there to get it. 28 is Parker Keith from Penticton. Nice feed to a teammate. That's Finley. Sends it down low, peels off for a line change. 23 for Blue. Good sell. Lead pass up the ice, hits a stick. Deep in the Black zone. Black will skate it in behind their net, chip and chase to himself. Up the boards and out. Big hit by Jones. Black, however, 2-on-1. Feeds it in front. Oh, just tipped wide, and a big hit by Blue against Black. Black still pressing forward, however. Blue on their stick, sends it up, but not far. That's turned around by Black and sent back down into Blue territory. Blue passes it to a teammate far side. That skipped off a snowbank, made a funny bounce, but Blue recovers and sends it right onto the paddle of the goaltender. That's good. That's a good strategy by Blue. They sent it right on net and had a player, that's number 8 for Blue, Max Pellegrino, skating hard toward the net. The goaltender covers it up, and Blue now, as a result, gets an offensive zone face-off. Bain out there to take the draw. Black will win it, however. That's number 11 for Black, Austin Joyce. Up the far side, there's a long sauce pass to number 4, however, 44 for Blue with speed. Carries that puck in tight, tries to thread the needle, knocked off the puck. The puck now near side, Bain gets it back to the left point, sends it back down to the corner. Bain fighting hard in the left face-off circle. Blue might still have this. They do. This player carries it in. Davis has that pass attempt blocked by Black. Black was nearly off to the races, turned back around, however. Blue with it in their own zone. 44 is Ben DeLedge. We pass that up ice now. Black with an opportunity. Pernozla. Excuse me. Blue up the middle, gains his own along the left wing side. 4 centers that, but that's intercepted by Black. Black passes that out. Pass does not quite connect. Blue will turn it around in their own zone, but that's going to be held in. Now Blue does, that puck ekes out of the zone and regroup in their own zone. That's up the far side pass up the middle now to the left side from center. They'll send that down low and peel off for a line change. Puck in the neutral zone. Blue one-touch passes it up to the right side, shovels it backhand down low. Black there to get it. Chasing after that, though, is 19 for Blue. That's Marchizchuk. Oh, winding up. Now Black, a 2-on-1 the other way. Number 27 rushing toward the net. Centering pass attempt. Blue got a stick on that. That was a good opportunity for Black. Oh, a big open ice hit again. So that was McNaughton carrying that puck, and he had a player with him as well for Black. That was a good opportunity, but Blue doing some good back checking. Black in their own zone. Somebody lost a stick. Blue picks it back up. Black carries that puck. That's a pass to no one, and that's going to be an icing as a result. Blue will happily take an offensive zone face-off as a result. 4:19 remaining in the first, and Black is up currently 2-0 over Team Blue. Bain out there for Blue to take the draw. Will win it back to his teammate. Shot coming up high. Goaltender standing tall, literally. As he makes that save, that puck falls to the ice and he covers it up for another face-off. Do this again. Bain versus Pernazlo. Black will win that. That puck sent down into the Blue zone. Jones with it goes cross ice to his D-man partner, and now Bain with it up the center. Bain will gain the zone as his teammates stay on side. Backhands it down low. There to get it is a Blue player who centers that, but that's a pass that doesn't hit its mark. Oh, a good block pass attempt by Black, forcing Blue to go far side with it. That pass attempt hit a skate of a Blue player. Back and forth we go. Now Black at the blue line, shovels it. Not far though, Blue. Bit of whack-a-mole there. There was an offside as a result. We'll take a neutral zone face-off. Far side, just outside the blue line. 3:28 remaining in the first. 2-0 for Team Black. Oslo is out there to take this draw for Team Black. And 88 for Team Blue will win that. That's Templeton. Puck down in Team Black territory. Player stops behind his goal, assesses the situation, nearly loses it. As 88 for Blue, Templeton pressing hard. Now we've got another Blue player in there as well. 2v2, scrum is formed. Puck not loose yet. Now it is. Team Black comes away with it. Held in though. Oh, that skips over Blue's stick, and Team Black's number 4, that's Jones, got there first. Blue with it. Player behind his own goal, backhands it to his teammate far side. That's up along the boards. Black gets a hold of it, tries to send it low. Blue thwarting their efforts, however. Black has to settle for a regrouping in their own zone. They'll send it down the ice. This is icing, however, as player did not quite make it to the center line before he tossed it down low. I shouldn't say player, because there is actually a player named Player on Team Blue. So that might be confusing to the viewers. Face off in Black territory. Blue has it taken away by Black. Black skates it out of their zone. A nice lead pass, and they'll dump it in, bringing it around to the far side. 88 is there to get at it. A little hip check there. Players falling to the ice. Blue does get it back. That appears to be Bain with it. Bain cuts in front of his net. That is a nice feed to his teammate. Sprunger now from center, dumps it in, chasing after that. Marchizchuk as well. Bain. That's a turnover in the black zone. That's Bain to Sprunger. Sprunger, a shot coming. No, walking it in. Now shot comes, and that's a good save by the goaltender. A whack at it, a bit of a knuckleballer that goes wide of the net, now to the near side. Board battle ensues. Coming away with it is Black. Black puts on the brakes, sends it up the boards near side, and out. Yeah, it's a puck out of play or an offside. Either way, we'll take a neutral zone face-off by the black bench. Templeton for blue versus McNaughton for black. Blue with it now on their stick. They go D to D, get to center, toss it in. A shot high, just off the blocker of the netminder for the team black. Oh, a rolling puck toward the nets. And Gosselin, not taking any chances, covers it up. Misson is the netminder for team black. Hails from Penticton, BC, and Gosselin, netminder for team blue from Armstrong, opposite ends of the Okanagan Valley. Black with it in the blue zone. Blue, however, pushing it out. No, that was held in by Team Black. Well done at the blue line. Blue with it now. That pass is intercepted. Black now with an opportunity in tight. A good save by Gosselin and then swept away by Team Blue. Pellegrino now, number 8, makes some moves at the blue line. 44 is there to help out. 44 for Team Blue is Deledge. Teammates yelling for it, looking for a pass. Number 23 for Black picks it up behind his goal and sends it up the boards. That was Westman. Black with it now, chip and chase. That was Dewick sending Walker in. Walker with it, knocked off the puck. Blue also knocked off the, no, he's sticking with it. Team Blue up to his teammate that skips over. Oh, in tight all alone. That was a backhand shot attempt from basically a foot out, just went wide. Round and round we go. That puck now far side, held in at the blue line by Black, and that ends the first period. After 20 minutes of play, Team Black ahead by 2 goals. So they are doing shots on goal. They're just not displaying them, but you did hear the announcer mention that. Shots on goal, 11-7 in favor of Team Black. So your first period recap here.
I was ready this time.
Getting his team on the board first was Kingston Pernaslo. That came with 14:27 remaining in the first period. And then Weston Hasselbeck got goal number 2 for Team Black. The only penalty of the period came, or was assessed rather, to Team Blue, and that was to Sebastian Byram for interference. So at this point, we'd like to give a special shout out to our team sponsors, our tournament sponsors, UMH-68 Invitational Tournament, with players from BC, Alberta, players, some of the best U15 players out there. So shout out again to our sponsors. BioSteel is our main sponsor. Stay hydrated, stay connected with the BioSteel Teams app. This is your all-in-one team management tool for schedules, scores, standings, game streaming, and team updates. It's fast, free, and built for athletes and families. Teams can also score an exclusive BioSteel starter kit with bottles, hydration packets, and towels to rep their squad. Download the BioSteel Teams app now on the App Store or Google Play and stay in the know all tournament long. Also, gold sponsor, Elite Prospects, tournament stats and all-star awards partner. Elite Prospects is the gateway to hockey. Online since 1999, eliteprospects.com is the leading statistical resource in the game, serving over 1 million unique visitors every week. For players, Elite Prospects is your online showcase, highlighting your achievements and helping you get noticed by coaches, scouts, and schools at every level. For serious fans, EP Rinkside delivers deep insight on players worldwide through written features, video breakdowns, interviews, and more. We're proud to partner with Elite Prospects for tournament stats and all-star awards at UMH-68.
Why I think these players are drawn to events like this and sometimes drawn to me and my message is because I've been in their skates before. You know, I truly have. I've been that player that wants to play at the highest level. I've won the gold medal. I've been drafted to the NHL. You know, I've played games in the NHL, but I think where my story stops, I want these guys' stories to continue. I mean, I played 41 games in the NHL, which is phenomenal, and I'm super proud of that, but I wanted it to be more. And now looking back on what my career was, I know that there's intangibles there that I wasn't taking advantage of. And now to be able to use that experience, that first-hand knowledge, not only from my on-my-ice knowledge and perspective, but now the off-ice awareness of what I was missing, to provide that whole package to these players to help them on their own journeys is something that's really inspiring to me. Touch points that a lot of these tournaments aren't doing is really putting the player first. And that was the one thing that I wanted to do. I wanted to be a player-first experience, a top-level player-first experience. Give them something that's not only going to make them better on the ice, but make them better off the ice, and allow them to leave this tournament not just with, hey, I got some goals and I got some assists, but with some powerful messaging that's going to help them moving forward. So better humans, I say, make better hockey players, and that's really a message that was driven home really clearly from the scouts, from the coaches, from myself, and what my hockey is. And that's the truth of it, and that's the thing that the players, the quicker they understand that, not only are they better adapted in their own communities, but they are going to have much longer careers and much better chance of making it. In our own way at the U15 level, I made that dressing room experience be something special for these players. They walked in and we used the sponsors that were available, like BioSteel and like Nature's Fair, the organic grocer here, and some of these places that wanted these players to have this experience, and tape was available for them. You know, bananas, oranges, apples were there, unlimited BioSteel, sweat towels. You know, like the small details that doesn't maybe seem like much, but the devil is in the details, and the players notice that, and the jerseys are hung, and the nameplates are on there, and made them feel like pros.
I'm here with Colton Sparrow, head coach for Team Blue.
Yep.
Thanks for coming.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
I know you're a busy guy.
Yeah.
So Colton, I know you, of course. I'm a longtime Vernon Vipers fan.
Oh, yeah.
But for those who may not know, tell us a bit about yourself, your hockey history, and yeah, let's start there.
Yeah. Well, from Vernon, you know, born and raised. Was very privileged enough to play for the Vipers for 4 seasons there, and played on some really good teams, and was really lucky to be a part of that. And then went off and played, you know, college hockey and a little bit of pro hockey, and got some experience, which I'm very grateful for, and that's what's kept me in the game. I got right into coaching afterwards at the Rink Academy in Kelowna, and then spent about 5 seasons coaching the Vipers in the BCHL. So some great experiences, work with great people. Yeah, just really happy to be a part of it, which has kind of led me into doing more things like this, obviously.
Yeah, it's amazing. And what is it exactly? I mean, we're so privileged to have you here mentoring these kids. what was it, or what is it about UMH-68 Invitational tournament that attracted you, and what do you hope to bring to these kids?
Well, you know, I've gotten to know Jason over the years, obviously being from here and being involved in hockey, and I think it was 3 years back now, maybe the second year of existence with UMH. I helped at this tournament, was a guest coach, so this is my second time around.
Oh,
and,
right on. Okay.
had a great experience the first time around, and I really like to share my own experience with the kids and give back. And I look back at my own career and coaches that I had, and just how thankful I am now that I'm past my career, looking back. So that's my biggest thing. I really enjoy sharing my story and kind of, because it wasn't really conventional. Like I had to work for what I got, and these kids, it's the same thing. It's a competitive market, and it's hard to make it, and you got to have every edge. And there was some awesome messages last night at the banquet that were shared by a lot of these coaches and people around, and I think the kids can really take a lot from it.
Yeah, amazing. So I mean, these kids come from all over, like BC, Alberta, Washington State.
Yeah.
They're meeting each other for the first time. Did they have like one practice kind of thing? One practice, and now they're out on the ice. What have you noticed so far? What would the keys be to like gelling and making the plays happen and coming back from a 2-goal deficit here?
Yeah, I mean, it's quick. It happens fast, and these kids, I give them credit. They've actually done a really good job of getting to know one another early. I mean, at this age, they can be nervous and kind of shy, but they've been pretty good, and I really liked their work ethic yesterday in practice. We got a little bit behind it here today to start, but I think as the tournament goes on, you look to get better, and try not to dwell too much on the results early, and just try and play better hockey as the weekend goes on, and give them a little bit of structure. And but they're just getting the nerves out right now and just having fun. So
a couple really great early looks for sure. Good opportunities right off the get-go. Still very much in this game. Lots of hockey left.
For sure.
I'd like to pivot and just get your thoughts on what do you think makes UMH-68 Invitational tournament different from the other ones? Yeah,
I mean, I think really the player experience. I mean, Jason does a phenomenal job, and his wife Sarah, like the setup and the swag these kids get, and the way that the dressing rooms are set up, and just the professionalism. It's they almost experience like what it's like to walk into a junior hockey dressing room and kind of get that experience, which for these kids at this age, it's really cool, right? They really dwell on that, and hopefully it motivates them to want to be in those dressing rooms in the future. And then just the knowledge that's around with the coaches, and a little bit of a parent social last night. The parents got to ask some questions, and so lots of good value, I think, that comes from the event. And I think that's what you get. You get a personal touch, and you get a really good player experience.
Yeah, amazing. Well, we really thank you for your time. I know the kids are super privileged to have that mentorship from you, and again, I've known you for a while. I've been a fan, and really appreciate your time and mentorship during this tournament.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Okay.
Appreciate it. Thanks for your time as well.
Yeah, my pleasure, man. Okay. Welcome back, folks. We've got a game happening here today, game number 2 at the UMH-68 Invitational Tournament for some of the best U15 players around, Alberta, BC, Washington State. After 20 minutes of play, Team Black up 2-0 over Team Blue, though Team Blue not without its opportunities. Team Blue, Team Black facing off the center ice. Black gains the zone. They chop it down low in the blue zone. Blue will be back to get it. They send that up. However, that's a turnover. Little alley-oop to the far side. Black chops it ahead now. Blue will pick it up in their own zone. They'll rim it around the near side and out. Black turns it around at center, and they'll send it down low around to the far side. Number 21 for Blue tries to pass it out of his zone. That's a turnover. He'll pick it back up, however. Little feed up to his teammate. That's Baines now along the right wing side. He'll get to the right face-off circle. Drop pass, number 16, Jones. Jones knocked off the puck. That's picked back up, though, by Sprunger. Black can't get it out. That's good work by Byram. Falls, however, still with it is Blue. Blue sends it behind their Black's goal. This little feed to the far side now. Back to the blue line, Byram. Shot coming, tipped! Great save by the netminder, who had to stay sharp for that. Bouncing puck on a second shot there by Blue. Blue coming out, getting 2 or 3 great shot opportunities there. I don't know if Team Black's netminder is, he seems to be in some discomfort. Misson. Yet his blocker hand needs some attention. Yeah, he's in considerable discomfort. And the trainer comes out to assess the situation. Could have been a stick coming down in an attempt to tip that puck. Misson's going to come off. Barron in to relieve him. So that's an injury you don't want to mess around with. Injury to the hand. He's going to take a rest. He made some incredible saves there on those shots from Blue. So Barron in net for Team Black. Blue with it. Black clearing their zone. Turned around at center by Blue. Blues, Deledge leaves it for Blue and a shot. Blocked. Sent to the far corner. Another opportunity for Blue. Blue feeds it in front. Tipped away or swept away by Blue, or Black, as they got a good stick on that. Blue with some opportunities Another one blocked by Black. That puck now in the neutral zone. Blue will regroup. Pass to the middle. Turned around by Black. Oh. Number 33 was trying to get past his player. Black up the boards, but taken by Blue. Blue goes skate to stick. Sends his teammate to center. However, Black turns it around. Play in between the blue lines right now. And that's going to be sent in by Blue. Black's number 7 gets there, sends it around to the far side. Black's 7 is Evan Bragg. 77 for Black chasing after that. That's Hasselbeck. Now Blue with it. Skating it out of his zone, up the middle. This is for White. White rather. Lunges forward. Sends it to the corner. Black comes away with it. Pass missing its mark. It's actually going to hit the paddle of Blue's goaltender, Gosselin. So Barron comes in for Black, the goaltender for Black, comes in relief of Misson. Blue pressing forward, creating a 2-on-1. Marchizchuk, a shot, tries to go top corner, just misses. Jones for Blue, sends it up ice. Black picks it up in their own zone, goes in behind their net, puts the brakes on, goes the other direction. Blue applying some pressure, however. Blue in the corner, up the boards, gets pressed off the puck. Black sweeps it to the near side and up the boards. Black with it, Hasselbeck, 77 for Black. Backhands it down the ice. Blue with it now, though, in their own zone. Lead pass up to center. That pass intercepted by Black. Blue has to check back onside. In the meantime, Black with it now in their own zone, D to D, and up the middle. Intercepted by Blue at center. Black does get a stick on it. However, Blue pushing forward to the slot. Another opportunity. This player makes some moves. Right face-off circle, through traffic in front, on the doorstep. No goal. As Barron for Team Black making an acrobatic save. Keeps that puck from crossing the goal line. Blue trying desperately to get their first goal of the game. Currently 2-0 for Team Black. A shot from the slot. It's a pad save by Barron. Black now, Bankars chips it ahead and chases after it. Blue will pick it up, however, behind their net. They chip and chase that, pick it up themselves and up the ice to no one. Chasing after that, number 28 for Black. He picks up in his own zone, skates in behind his net, puts on the brakes, makes a nifty move, bank pass to himself off the end boards. 88, Bankars. Oh, loses the handle. That's going to be salvaged by his teammate who sends it up the ice. Chasing after that is 12 for Black. 12 is Pernozlo. Blue takes it, has that intercepted by Team Black. There's a scrum far side, and that's an interception by Black. He'll send that back deep in Blue territory. Black still with it. Sending it down low. Player for Blue. Number 7. That is his name, player. Oh, there's a giveaway. Bain for Blue, Team Blue, number 12. He has an opportunity. Knocked off the puck, however. He's got some good hand-eye coordination. He can pick the pocket of those players, but that in turn was knocked off his stick, so no shot opportunity there for him. So puck out of play at the Blue bench. We'll take that face-off down in Black territory. This one will be at the right face-off circle. Barron making some equipment adjustments. Very important that the mask of the goaltender be well fitted and properly maintained, for sure. We don't want to be messing around with that. Very important piece of equipment. Face off to the glove side of Vernon. That's won by Team Blue. Team Blue shovels it backhand deep into Black territory. That's number 19 for Blue. Marchesechuk had it, but then Black sends it in behind their goal line. Still applying pressure. That's Marchesechuk again. Black, however, now this player will skate it out of his zone, loses it in his skates. That's picked up by Team Blue, kicks it to his teammate in his own zone, and that pass attempt misses its mark, resulting in an icing against Team Blue. That face-off will head back down into their territory. 13:38 remaining in the second period. It's 2-0 for Team Black. No, I stand corrected. Apparently face-off at center ice. This usually occurs when linesman and ref determine a mistake was made. Face off from center, that was sent into Black territory by Team Blue. That is Marchesechuk now with it, quarterbacking that play from behind the goal line. He'll send it back to the left point. Shot coming through traffic, tipped, and they score! Team Blue! Shot from the left point, tipped, and then a rebound that was banged home. Good forecheck. You got to check for your chances, and Team Blue does just that. Shot from the point, juicy rebound. Blue has gotten their first marker up on the board. It's now 2-1, still in favor of Team Black. Team Blue pressing ahead. Now, that puck out of play, I'm not sure if it hit anyone. It appears that that situation was averted. We have a neutral zone face-off just outside the Black-Blue line. Byram feeds it to his teammate along the left wing, who dumps it down low. Chasing after that is Blue. They get there first. Puck near side. Turned around at center. Black now carries that into the Team Blue zone, and a shot coming glove side. Stopped by Goslin. So 12:34, 1, 2, 3, 4 remaining in the second period. There's another opportunity to buy a lotto ticket, folks. 2-1 is the score for Team Black. Face off in the Blue zone. That's going to be won by Blue, sending it to the far side. Blue will get there first. Reversing directions, however, number 19 for Blue is Marchesechuk. He quarterbacks this play from below his goal line. Sends it up ice. Bain now with it. Little chip pass to Sprunger. Sprunger, backhand, forehand. Good save by the goaltender for Team Black. That's Barron coming in. Team Black with it on their stick. Turned over in the neutral zone. Blue coming right back. DeLedge tries to go through three Black players. Can't. Now here's Marchesechuk in the slot. Knocked down. Black with it now. 13 is knocked off the puck. Team Blue turns it back around. Joyce for Black sends it to the far side. That's number 90 for Team Black now, Finley. However, that's taken away by Team Blue. Nice feed to Davis. Davis at the right face-off circle, puts on the brakes. Oh, very sharp angle shot, high. Didn't miss by much, actually. Finley for Black, turns it over, a shot wide of the net. Now near side, Black hemmed in their zone. Blue applying some pressure, wanting to get this game tied up. Blue in the far corner, good move. Black digging away for it. We've got 2v2. Coming out of that scrum was Team Black. Black with it now on their stick. In there, it makes a dangerous move, lower slot, and it is turned over. Pellegrino for Blue sends it toward the net. There to pick it up as a teammate from behind the goal. A centering pass in front that goes just wide, as it may have hit a stick along the way. Blue another shot through traffic. Pad save by the goaltender. Black hemmed in their zone now. It's in neutral territory. Team Blue regroups and they'll send it back down for another attack. 8 is Pellegrino, and this leaves room for his teammate to shovel it backhand toward the net. Spin around the move and a shot that gets blocked. Now another opportunity. Shot highs. The goaltender did get a glove on that. Black is on their heels right now. DeLedge with another opportunity. There's a loose puck in the slot. That's going to be taken by Blue, sent toward, and they score! A beautiful backhanded feed. Nice feed to the back door, Pellegrino. That was a great shift for that line. Working hard, checking for their chances, and sure enough, it pays off. Oh, sorry, that's... I'm a little bit confused by the score on the board, which is wrong. It says 3-1. It's actually 2-all by my estimation. We have it correct on our screen, but the board in the rink does not have it correct. So there's a pile up below the goal line in the Team Black territory. That's going to be picked up by Team Black and sent out to the neutral zone. This player crosses center, makes a few moves at the blue line. 12 for Black, sharp angle. Oh, that's a backdoor feed, and they score. Beautiful feed from the right face-off circle. Backdoor was... Let's see who this was. Pernozlo gets the goal. That was a beautiful feed from his teammate. From the top of the right face-off circle, it is now 3-2 for Team Black. So it was tied for mere moments. Team Black coming right back and getting another one. Blue, though, pressing forward. That's Bain from below the goal line, feeds it to the far side. Little chip and chase, and then that puck is going to be from the side of the face-off circle. Centered, that's White for Blue. Button hooks, feeds the blue line player, a shot from a distance. It's going to be just wide. Might have been looking for a tip. McNaughton chips and chases. He'll pester that player from Blue, but Blue does clear it. This player will skate across center. Bain now gets it to the blue line, or pardon me, the slot, and that's a shot that's blocked. Now Black the other way. 86 is McNaughton. McNaughton tries to get past Team Blue and can't. Team Blue turns it around. Oh, turnover, sent toward the goal, and that's going to be covered up. So Team Black turns it over in their own zone. Team Blue shovels it toward the goaltender, who does not want to take any chances. They'll settle for a face-off in their own zone. The ref might have had some words for a couple players. Maybe a little pushing and shoving happening. Nothing too outrageous. Face-off won by Blue. back to the left point, stepping up. Centering pass intercepted by Black. Black now tries a clearing attempt and misses. Trying this again, that player goes behind his goal, knocked off the puck. And they do clear it with an alley-oop to neutral territory. That's Blue with it at their own blue line. However, now they cross center and gain the zone along the left wing. Walking in, but can't get past the Black player who knocks the Team Blue off the puck. Black, nice little backhand feed to number 13. 13 for Black, a shot coming high. That was Hostin. Hostin for Team Black. Westman now for Team Black. Gains his own. Pressing forward. Blue, however, getting a stick on that. Westman still, miraculously, sticking with it. Blues 44 is Deledge. Gets it to his teammate. That's a sauce pass to center ice. Intercepted by Black, who carries it back in. That's going to be knocked out of the zone, however. Black will regroup in neutral territory. Heading up the right wing is number 9 for Black. That's Murray. Knocked off his stick, and that's sent toward the net from the blue line. Black still with it. Number 77 sends it down low. 77 for Black is Hasselbeck. Held in at the right point by Murray. Blues number 8 will pick it up. Pellegrino. Circles in his own zone. That's a lead pass to his teammate. Little backhand dish to his... Oh, here's a breakaway now. Number 4, Jones in tight. And he scores! Beautiful lead pass and a breakaway for Team Black. Jones with the goal. Black regaining their 2-goal lead over Team Blue with 6:16 remaining in this second period. Puck deep in the Team Blue zone. That's a big hit along the end boards. Black comes away with it. Black feeds the slot. That skips over the stick. Number 7 for Team Black sends it in down low. Number 7 is Bragg. Back to the left point. That's Keith. Cross ice now. Shot toward the net. Wide. Perhaps looking for a tip. Black still with it. Forming a play. Stepping up into that. A shot through traffic. Loose beside the net, and that's going to be swept to the far side. Team Blue now will exit their zone to center, dump and chase. That's Templeton. Black, however, with it now. Lead pass skips over the stick of Bancars. Puck in play in Team Blue territory. Near side. Shot or passed, perhaps. That was a pass attempt to the far side. A lot of action behind the goal line right now. Team Black coming away with it. They'll skate to center or the upper slot and then pass it to the near side. Black still in control of this. Ooh, through the paint. But Blue doing a good job defending and maybe getting a stick lift. Now Bain the other way. A shot hits a stick and goes high over the net. Board battle ensues. Blue coming away with it. Baines after that. Black will send it to the near side. Hit along the boards. Black comes away with it, however. They'll skate up the half boards, crossing center, now gaining the blue zone, going wide, centering pass. Oh, hits a skate of a player. Made a funny bounce, but Goslin was sharp for that. Little chip and chase, that's Marchischuk. And a loose puck in the paint, that's gonna, I think that was a pass attempt from blue, but black comes away with it. 27 is Walker for black, got knocked off the puck. Then he sends it down into blue territory, however. Blue with it in their own zone. That's a good stick by black. Here's an opportunity now. That's a good look for 27, Walker. And that's another funny bounce through the slot and a spinorama move and a shot that went wide. Team Black applying some pressure now. Cross ice to the right face-off circle, walking in, a shot coming through the paint. Near side, here's another shot, winding up, blocked by his own teammate. And Black will take it in their own zone. Westman with some moves in his own zone, goes to the far side, takes that puck. Goes skate to stick as he carries it through. Stick, and with it, he centers that. That's a centering attempt, I should say, as that was good defensive work by Team Blue. Black still with it, however. That was Westman carrying that puck and then sending it low and going off for a line change. That puck makes its way to the neutral zone. Black will have to check back onside, which gives Team Blue some time to assess the situation. That's a turnover in the neutral zone. Blue will try this again. Blue through the middle now. That's a good stick, however, by Hasselbeck for Black. Blue turning it around. Gain the zone. Little feed to number 8 for Team Blue. That's Pellegrino. Black gets it back on their stick. They go cross ice. A little glove by 77 for Team Black. That's Hasselbeck. Centering pass attempt intercepted by Team Blue off the boards and out. Little dish, nice job. This is a 2-on-0 chance. Team Black doing a good job back checking. That's a centering pass attempt by Team Blue as it's picked off by Team Black. Now back the other way. Team Black gains his own along the right side. Number 13 with it, still with it. Sharp angle shot, stick saved by Goslin. 13 for Team Black is Hostin. Blue now the other way, 18. Morrison. That shot attempt hits the stick. Black. Hostin again gets to center, has it knocked away. That's Hasselbeck being pursued by Templeton. Templeton has to get back on side, which he does. That's off the glass and around. Not far though, as the goaltender for Team Black is out to play it. That is Misson. Chipped ahead by Team Black. And that is just sent down the ice. Goslin will stop that puck. Black, however, steals it, passing it in front, open cage to shoot at, and Team Black gets another marker on the board. That came with only 50.5 seconds remaining in this second period. Team Black expanding their lead to 3 goals over Team Blue. Team Blue from their blue line, gaining the zone along the other side, but turned around now. 88 for Team Black. Bankers. Oh, big hit along the far boards. 2-on-1. Sharp angle shot. Black firing at will. Good save there by Goslin. Black walking the line to the left face-off circle, walking in a shot. There's a player at the back door. Mercifully, from Blue's perspective, that puck made its way back down into Team Black territory. This will end the second period. We now have a score of 5-2 in favor of Team Black. We just heard the announcer say that shots on goal are actually even at 20 apiece. However, the score 5-2 in favor of Team Black. The second period recap. We had goals from Xander McQueen, Max Pellegrino for Team Blue, and then coming back with 3 goals were Kingston Pernaslo, Dean Jones, and again, Kingston Pernaslo. Nope. Penalties in that second period. So overall, a good, clean game. There have been lots of hard hits along the board, some open ice hits as well. For the most part, though, teams keeping things clean. Lots of shots on goal. After 40 minutes of play, it's 5-2 for Team Black. So, long list of very generous corporate sponsors we'd like to thank. Up My Hockey is a gold sponsor. Up My Hockey is proud to support UMH-68 players with scholarships for mindset coaching, because talent deserves opportunity and mindset matters. Change your thinking, change your game. Train with a program built by a coach who's played at the highest level and unlock the mental side of performance. Up My Hockey, where mindset meets performance. In addition, Up My Hockey podcast with Jason Podolin. This podcast is for players chasing their full potential, from mindset to preparation to performance. This show helps players, parents, and coaches understand what it really takes to reach the next level. Grow your mindset, grow your game. Listen now and explore mindset coaching at upmyhockey.com. And A-Cane Hockey is a gold sponsor. A-Cane is providing a prize pack to each Sidney Crosby Award winner, an award chosen by coaches for the player who best displays leadership, dedication, and character. Dominate the ice with performance-driven, cut-resistant gear built for elite players. Stay dry, stay sharp, and feel every stride with A-Cane base layers and Blade Pro skate socks, the most comfortable cut-resistant socks in the game. Unmatched protection, ultimate comfort, zero compromise. Thank you to A-Cane for helping to outfit the UMH-68 players with serious gear so they can gear up and perform better.
Why I think these players are drawn to events like this and sometimes drawn to me and my message is because I've been in their skates before. You know, I've truly have. I've been that player that wants to play at the highest level. I've won the gold medal. I've been drafted to the NHL. You know, I've played games in the NHL, but I think where my story stops, I want these guys' stories to continue. I mean, I played 41 games in the NHL, which is phenomenal, and I'm super proud of that, but I wanted it to be more. And now looking back on what my career was, I know that there's intangibles there that I wasn't taking advantage of. And now to be able to use that experience, that firsthand knowledge, not only from my on-my-ice knowledge and perspective, but now the off-ice awareness of what I was missing, to provide that whole package to these players to help them on their own journeys is something that's really inspiring to me. Touch points that a lot of these tournaments aren't doing is really putting the player first. And that was the one thing that I wanted to do. I wanted to be a player-first experience, a top-level player-first experience. Give them something that's not only going to make them better on the ice, but make them better off the ice, and allow them to leave this tournament not just with, hey, I got some goals and I got some assists, but with some powerful messaging that's going to help them moving forward. So better humans, I say, make better hockey players, and that's really a message that was driven home really clearly from the scouts, from the coaches, from myself, and what Up My Hockey is. And that's the truth of it, and that's the thing that the players, the quicker they understand that, not only are they better adapted in their own communities, but they are going to have much longer careers and much better chance of making it. In our own way at the U15 level, I made that dressing room experience be something special for these players. They walked in and we used the sponsors that were available, like BioSteel and like Nature's Fair, the organic grocer here, and some of these places that wanted these players to have this experience, and tape was available for them. You know, bananas, oranges, apples were there, unlimited BioSteel, sweat towels. You know, like the small details that doesn't maybe seem like much, but the devil is in the details, and the players notice that, and the jerseys are hung, and the nameplates are on there, and made them feel like pros.
Welcome back. UMH-68 Invitational Tournament, Game 2, Team Black versus Team Blue. Third period underway. Black with it in their own zone, up the boards and out. That puck rolling in Blue territory now. Chasing after that is 27 Walker. Big hit as Black applying some pressure now. That's Walker pinning his player at the end boards. Blue will pick it up, skate it out of their zone, crossing center. Number 44 for Blue getting in, a shot! Not missing by much, just high over the crossbar. Blue still pressing forward from behind the net, feeding it out to the left point now. DeLedge walks the line, cuts in, takes a shot through traffic, sticked aside. Back to the right point now, held in and sent to the near corner. Black, little chip and chase. That player, McNaughton, 86. It's a 2-on-1 back the other way. Blue doing a good job though, however, getting back. Puck near side. Blue sends it up to center. Pressing forward is Sprunger. He gets through some players. He'll get to that puck first. Bump behind the goal line, push to the ice. Play continues. Blue still with it though. They'll send it back down low. Feeding it in front. There's a shot in tight, and that went high and over the net. It looks like, if I'm not mistaken, number 31, the goaltender, Misson, is back in net for Team Black. Whereas he sat out part of the game due to what appeared to be a hand injury. Good to see that he's back. Black gaining the zone, a 3-on-2, feeding the lower slot. Now a whack at it that went wide. Black holds it in at the blue line. Pressing along the boards, that's number 13 for Black, Hostin. Oh, a centering pass attempt, picked off by Blue and sent out to the far side. Turned around at center by Black. That's a rolling puck being chased after by number 77 for Team Black, which is Hasselbeck. Who is Hasselbeck, I should say. And that's going to be kept in. Blue does send it out to neutral zone. The neutral zone, that's going to be cross ice pass at center. Chip pass up to Hasselbeck from Westman. Blue, however, sends it to the far side. They'll skate it out to center. This player gains his own along the right wing, cuts in. That's number 29 for Blue. In tight through the paint. Pardon me. That was Tate Davis for Team Blue, getting a good look. Black exits their zone, tries to cut up the middle, taken off the puck by Blue, and they'll send it back down. Not far, however, as Team Black has it on their stick in their own zone. Oh, losing the handle, regaining possession of it and sending it to the near side. Situation averted. However, now 88 is Templeton for Blue. A shot coming. Couldn't be handled, but was going wide anyway. That's going to be held in at the left point by White for Team Blue. Black has it behind their goal line now. They'll send it to the far side. Bouncing puck chipped away and out to neutral territory. Blue from their own blue line sends it up. Morrison will chip it in and peel off for a line change. Team Black with it behind their goal. That's Marchesechuk for Team Blue, applying some pressure. Team Black, though, Bancars, they'll dish out to Pernozlo. Number 12 going wide, sharp, nope, goes in behind the net. Carries it to the far side, feeds it to the blue line. Left point, sends it down low. 88 for Team Black. Bancars up to Braggs at the blue line. Sends it back down low to the far side. That rims around all the way. That's going to be held in, though, by Team Black. Team Blue having to reorganize in their own zone. 44, lead pass, goes skate to stick, in tight, breakaway. Misses that shot. That was a good look for Remy Templeton on a nice feed from his teammate. Black pressing forward, that's Braggs. And a great pass to the left face-off circle and a 1T that misses. Black still applying a ton of pressure right now. From below the goal line, centering pass, feed in front right at the crease, and a shot close range. That's a great save by Goslin to keep his team in it. Black up 5-2 over Team Blue with 15:03 seconds, or 53 minutes. 50 minutes and 3 seconds, how's that? Point being, lots of hockey left. Team Blue still with an opportunity. They get to center, they send it up. Jones with it now, feeds Davis, a shot coming through the blue paint, far side. Black can't, oh, they do get that rolling puck now across center, a little feed. Picked off by Team Blue, that's Davis squeezing along the right wing side, picked off by Team Black now the other way. Oh, bit of a tie-up at the blue line. Team Black sticking with it though. Good save by Goslin. Rolling puck at the right face-off circle, shoveled toward the net. Goslin not liking what he's seeing. Settles things down. He vacuums it up. Says, I'll take a face-off in my own zone. This one will be to Goslin's left. That's his glove side. Blue wins that. That was Davis versus McNaughton. Blue with it now, far side. That's going to be held in, though, at the left point by Team Black. And they might get a shot away. That hits a stick and goes wide of the net. Black pressing. There's a loose puck in the paint, and they score. Oh, no, they don't. Oh, my gosh. Let's have a look at that again. Amazing save by Goslin. What looked to everyone like a... It looked like that was a sure thing, but Goslin making a great save. Black in tight, another shot. Goslin, another save. Goslin. Here's another look. Walking in, close range shot. Goslin, cradle save. Black, another opportunity through traffic, loose. Goslin keeping that puck out of the net. Black applying a ton of pressure right now. Blue just sending that down the ice. No ice as it loses steam. Not enough on that to create an icing situation. Play continues. Puck in Team Black's zone, not for long though, as they carried out to neutral territory. Team Blue does send that back down low. Team Blue from center. They'll skate it back to their own blue line, nearly giving it up. That's good work. That's a turnover at Black's own blue, Black's own blue line. Now Black, that's offside. Right idea. However, just offside, so we'll take a neutral zone face-off. Just outside Team Blue's blue line. Blue with it in their own zone. They go D to D. Number 44 is DeLedge. DeLedge, a sauce pass up to Black's blue line. That's turned around now. DeLedge gets it back. A little toss up to Pellegrino. Pellegrino from center does a little bank pass, but that gets turned around. Number 7 for Blue is Player. He'll take it behind his own goal. Backhand pass up to his teammate at center, who'll dump it in. Chasing after that is Pellegrino, number 8 for Team Blue. In there as well, that looked to be Marchese's for Blue. Yeah, he's down low now, maintains possession. Pellegrino in there helping out as well. However, 23 for Team Black is Westman. Has that taken away by Morrison. Team Blue, DeLedge in his own zone. Skates to his own blue line. Bank pass to number 19 is Marchesechuk. Oh, that's a stick. Up in the mouth of Marchesechuk, and an arm goes up, delayed penalty against Team Black. Blue with it. They have the extra attacker and an empty net. Delayed call against Team Black. As soon as they touch it, the whistle sounds. Let's see, it is a high stick. Team Black sending number 9 to the penalty. That is Logan Murray. And Team Blue with an opportunity here to get a goal. Right now, 5-2 for Team Black with 11:43 remaining in the third period. Davis is out there to take the draw for Team Blue. Winning it back to the blue line. That's Jones. Jones to the left face-off circle. Templeton calling for it. Walks in. Was definitely looking for a tip there. None to be had. So Team Blue will take it back below the goal line still. Back to the blue line. Walking in. Templeton sending it toward the net. Sticked aside by Team Black, who will send that puck down the length of the ice with Granazlo in pursuit. Team Blue puts on the brakes behind their goal line, sends it up to Jones. Jones sends it back to his teammate, sending it up to the right wing. A little sauce pass to the left face-off circle, feeding the blue line as Jones will send it back now. Bouncing puck in the lower slot, picked off by Team Black, and they'll send it down the length of the ice. Killing seconds off this penalty, and they make a line change, get some new penalty killers out there. Team Blue, cross ice, that's Jones up the right wing, or left wing, pardon me. Left face-off circle, a shot attempt goes wide. This player walking in, a shot from upper slot. That was Davis. Team Black sends that puck down onto the stick of Goslin. Goslin leaves it for Templeton. Passes it to number 4 is White. Black, however, gets it. Here's a shorthanded opportunity. Does get that puck right on goal. However, Goslin will steer it to his teammate. 21 for Blue. Gloves it down, gets a stick on it, but then Team Black fires it down the ice. So 21 was Sprunger for Team Blue. White quarterbacks it from behind his goal line, sends it up to Marchesechuk. He got hit off the puck. That looked a little dangerous. He gets up. This might be icing, no icing. Penalty over, team's full strength. 9:28 remaining in this third period. 5-2 is the score for Team Black. Puck is in their zone right now. Team Blue desperately needing a goal here. Button hook, sends it to the left face-off circle. That appears to be Baines with it now. Baines, a little give and go. That gets fed back to the blue line. That's Deledge. A shot through traffic, doesn't go far. Hits the shin pad of a Black player. Team Black. And that shot toward the net also blocked and then sent down. Good work defensively by Team Blue. That was White. Now Team Black. Shot right on. Saved by Goslin. Team Blue tries to get it out. Can't. And now does. Team Black, though, turning it right back around. That's Walker. He gets tripped up. No arm going up, however. A shot right on. Loose puck. Deledge with it. Sends it behind his goal. That's held in at the left point by Black. One-timer coming, goes wide. Westman, number 23. That was a backhand saucer pass to Braggs. That hits a stick, though, and ricochets out of play. Let's do this. Let's say puck out of play, brought to you by Bird Juice and Buzzwax, two of our silver sponsors. We're very grateful for their support. Interception by Black in the blue zone. Blue will pick it back up, though, and Pellegrino now has it as he crosses center. He makes moves at the blue line. Knocked off, picked up, though, by 16 for Blue. 16 is Jones, and they score! Picking up the loose puck. That was 85 for Team Blue. Is that 85? 95, pardon me. McQueen. So shots on goal, bodies in front. McQueen picks up that loose puck and buries it to get within 2 of Team Black. The score now 5-3. And Blue again, 29 is Davis as he walks, makes his way to the far corner with that puck. Blue cycling it. The right face-off circle, Black knocking that player off the puck. Black will skate it out of their zone and a pass to the near side. Xander McQueen's goal being announced over the loudspeaker here. Will Jones and Max Pellegrino getting the assists on that. .7:12 remaining in the third period. 5-3 is the score for Team Black. Marchizchuk sauces that over to team number 44, his teammate DeLedge. DeLedge, a shot hits the mask. The dangler of Team Black's goaltender. Miss on. Turnover in the blue zone. Austin has it, walks the line, that's tipped high and over the net, off the glass. Play continues. A scrum on the far side. Blue will send that below their goal line, near side now. And they exit their zone. Marchizchuk crosses center, crosses the blue line. Bouncing puck makes its way to the neutral zone. 44 for Blue. DeLedge got a shot away. Good save by Misson. .557 remaining in this third period. 2-goal game. Team Black currently in the lead. 5-3 over Team Blue. Face off in Team Black territory. Oh, Team Blue loses an edge. That puck, however, still in Team Black territory. Not for long, as that's an alley-oop to center ice. Team Blue with it now. They'll just send it into Black territory, and this is now where it makes its way back down into Team Blue territory. That's a nice lead pass. Baines leaves it for Davis. A little give and go. Back and forth. 21 now is Sprunger. Sprunger goes past his player, gets in down low, knocked off the puck. Blue still has it. Blue. That's a feed to the far side. Baines chasing after that. Black has it, off the boards player keeps it in for number 7 for Team Blue. That puck now, however, is sent down the ice. That is an icing against Team Black. Just under 5 minutes remaining in the third period. Team Black with a 2-goal lead. Team Blue desperately wanting to get another goal here. They get an offensive zone face-off to attempt to do just that. We've got Marchizchuk, number 19, taking the draw, winning it. I'm going to say Pellegrino was charging forward, but then Team Black with a long lead pass, missing its mark. That's another icing call. So do this all over again. Deja vu, as they say. 4:49 still left in this third period. And if you're a Team Blue coach, you're going to say lots of hockey left, lots of time to even it up, possibly win this thing. Here's a 1-2 that goes wide, not even, as Team Black gets it on their stick, sends it up at 3-on-2, odd man rush. A little miscommunication there. This player though sticking with it, little dish out into the lower slot, and it does make its way into the blue paint where Goslin vacuums it up. Stops play, and Team Black happy to take an offense its own face-off. McNaughton there to take the draw. That's going to be won by Team Blue. They'll send it to the far side off the end boards. Team Black getting there first, however. Nice feed, lower slot. Backhand shot. Good pad saved by Goslin. And that puck now spinning like a top in Team Black's territory. Team Blue is chasing after. That was McQueen with a little feed out. Now Jones with it. Oh, tried to get it back to his teammate. Blue's still in possession. This is Pellegrino with some fancy footwork. Gets tied up though. Team Black chips and chases and yelling for it. There's a player, two players in fact, in the lower slot for Team Black. They do get it. Finally, no. Team Blue doing good work sweeping that puck out of the danger zone, I'll say. Team Blue with it now down in Team Black territory. They try a centering pass. That's blocked by Team Black. Now out the other way. Team Black gains the zone up the middle. Here's a shot blocked as Blue got a stick on it. And that's another block. That's good defensive work by number 6 for Team Blue, Sebastian Byram. Team Blue with a chance along the right side. Puts the brakes on, waiting for some reinforcement. In the meantime, Black knocks it away and chasing after that with speed. He'll get there first. Separates player from puck. Team Black still with it. A shot coming! Good save by Goslin. Face off in the blue zone, knocked off the puck, was a Blue player. They do recover though. Not out, that's held in by Team Black at the left point, and that's sent down low. Team Blue trying to get it out of their zone. Team Black, however, pressing it along the boards. That puck comes loose, fed to the right point. Novak, a shot, hits something along the way and goes wide of the net. That is going to be picked up by Team Blue. They'll go in behind their goal line. 2.5 minutes remaining in this game. Cutting in front of his net and falling to the ice. In the meantime, getting it up to his teammate. That hits the linesman in the helmet. And there's a tripping call being assessed to Hostin for Team Black. So Blue will get a power play opportunity. It's a 2-goal game. Black in the lead right now, but with 2:18 remaining and Blue on the power play, here's an opportunity for them to get within one. Team Blue has called a timeout.
Timeout, Team Blue. Team Black penalty for the 13 Austin. 2 minutes remaining. Time penalty 17 minutes 42 seconds. Austin 16:42.
Head coach for Team Blue, Colton Sparrow. He was our guest at the first intermission, no doubt giving the team some sage advice here as they have an opportunity to get within one. Goaltender, no doubt, looking for a chance to get to the bench and get a sixth attacker out there. Sprunger along the left wing, and now the goalie is coming to the bench. Blue will get the extra attacker. Black, however, has it on their stick. They get to center. Good save by that player for Team Blue. Team Blue up the boards, not far. Team Black sends it toward the net, but wide. 1:38 remaining in the period, 1:18 remaining in the penalty. Blue with it, nice little one-touch pass. Squeezing it along the boards. Team Blue does have possession of it. Still, Black, though, gets it. Held in at the blue line. Well done by Team Blue. Black gets a stick on it, however, down low. They'll send it to the near side. Stepping up into that was Jones. Couldn't squeeze it in, though. Now Team Black will try a shot. But Pellegrino for Team Blue gets it to his teammates, skating up the right wing side. Drop pass to number 21 for Team Blue. That's Sprunger. Oh, Black will get that on their stick. Block pass attempt by Team Black. They will send that down the ice, and this is going to go in. That might have been Walker. What's interesting, though, Classy, they did not do the standard celebration on that. Final half minute of play. Blue still on the power play. Oh, inadvertently blocked by his own teammate. A shot from Team Blue. Final 14 seconds of the game. Team Blue, number 7, is player. He'll skate across center and gain the zone. Goes to the right face-off circle. Feeds it to the slot. That's going to be knocked away by Team Black, and this is going to end it. Team Black doubling up on Team Blue, 6-3. Of how close a game that actually was. I'm going to say kudos to Team Blue as they showed a lot of grit and determination. And Team Black, however, coming out ahead in this one. So we're going to have the Grit and Grind Award as well as these 3 stars of the game. Customary handshake at center ice. These teams putting on a great show. The fans in the crowd applaud in appreciation. So Brown Social House, our silver sponsor, they are the providers of the game's Grit and Grind Award. That's a $30 gift certificate to Brown's Social House. And then Nick Roughton from Coldwell Banker Executives Realty, a gold sponsor, is the provider of the 3 Stars of the Game Awards, gift certificates to Source for Sports, another corporate sponsor of UMH-68 Invitational Tournament.
Recipient for this game's Grit Right Award from Team Blue, number 19, Jackson.
Martichuk from Team Blue getting the Grit and Grind Award. I would have to agree with that assessment.
Congratulations, Jackson.
Team Blues, number 95, the third star. That is Xander McQueen.
Our second star from Team Black getting a $50 gift card. Number 4, Team Jones.
Dean Jones, Team Black, the second star of the game.
And our first star from Team Black getting a $75 gift card. With a hat trick, number 12,
Kingston Kernoslow, and Team Black, number 12, getting the first star with a hat trick in this game. Team Black versus Team Blue, 6-3 the score for Team Black. We're lining up for photos with Jason Podolin. So folks, thanks for joining us today. We have another game, game number 3 in this UMH-68 BC Invitational Tournament, happening at 4:15 this afternoon. That's Team Black versus Team Gray. We do hope that you can join us then. In the meantime,